Hello students, welcome to the digital world. Now the next topic is evolution of computers, how computers evolved. From the simple calculator to a modern day powerful data processor, computing devices have evolved in the relatively short span of time. The evolution of computing devices is shown through the timeline. Now you can see here how it evolved. Now in 500 BC abacus, computing is attributed to the invention of abacus almost 3000 years ago. It was a mechanical device capable of doing simple arithmetic calculations only. Next is in 1642 Pascaline, Blaise Pascal invented a mechanical calculator known as Pascal calculator or Pascaline to do addition and subtraction of two numbers directly and multiplication and division through repeated addition and subtraction. Next is in 1834. Now, this is a great revolution, analytical engine. Charles Babbage invented analytical engine, a mechanical computing device for inputting, processing, storing, and displaying the output, which is considered to form the basis of modern computers. So, from here it started. Then 1890 tabulating machine. Hermann Hollerith designed a tabulating machine for summarizing the data stored on the punch cards. It is considered to be the first step towards programming. Next in 1937, Turing machine. The Turing machine concept was a general purpose programmable machine which was capable of solving any problem by executing the program stored on the punch cards. Next, 1945, ENIAC and EDVAC. This is the first computer. So, John von Neumann introduced the concept of stored program computer, which was capable of storing data as well as program in the memory. The EDVAC and then the ENIAC computers were developed based on this concept. Now, this is also very important. Next is 1947, transistors. Vacuum tubes were replaced by transistors developed at Bell Labs using semiconductor materials. Now, first generation computers, we were using vacuum tubes, and these transistors were used in second generation computers, in third generation ICs, and in fourth generation microprocessors were used. Now in 1970, IC integrated circuit is a silicon chip which contains entire electronic circuit on a very small area. The size of the computer drastically reduced because of ICs. Then microprocessor came, and nowadays we are using artificial intelligence also has been introduced. Now the von Neumann architecture is shown here. You can see here it consists of a central processing unit, CPU for processing arithmetic and logical instructions, a memory to store data and programs, input and output devices, and communication channels to send or receive the output data. Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer ENIAC is the first binary programmable computer based on von Neumann architecture. During the 1970s, large-scale integration LSI of electronic circuits allowed integration of complete CPU on a single chip called microprocessor. Now, whenever you go to market to buy a computer, you just ask for which microprocessor, which computer it is. They will tell i5, Core i5, i7, i3. So, all the microprocessors name only they are telling. Moore's law predicted exponential growth in the number of transistors that could be assembled in a single microchip. In 1980s, the processing power of computers increased exponentially by integrating around 3 million components of a small size chip termed as VLSI, very large scale integration. Further advancement in technology has made it feasible to fabricate high density of transistors and other components, approximate 106 components on a single IC, called super large scale integration SLSI. Now here you can see in 1965, Intel co-founder Gordon Moore introduced Moore's law, which predicted that the number of transistors on a chip would double every 2 years while the cost would be halved. So IBM introduced its first personal computer for the home user in 1981. The Apple introduced Macintosh. You can see here the number of transistors are increasing per integrated circuits every, you can see here year is given here, and here you can see the number of transistors, and these are your processors. Core i7 till Core i7 processor they have given here. Now it is doubling every 2 years. So these are the exponential increase in number of transistors used in ICs over time. Now here the popularity of the personal computer surged by the introduction of GUI, graphical user interface based operating system by Microsoft and others in place of computers with only command line interface like Unix or DOS. Around 1990s, the growth of Wide Web (WWW) further accelerated mass usage of computers, and thereafter computers have been an indispensable part of everyday life. Further, with the introduction of laptops, personal computing was made portable to a great extent. This was followed by smartphones, tablets, and other personal digital assistants. These devices have leveraged the technological advancements in processor miniaturization, faster memory, high speed data, and connectivity mechanism. The next wave of computing devices includes the wearable gadgets such as smartwatch, lenses, headbands, headphones, etc. Further, smart appliances are becoming a part of the IoT Internet of Things by leveraging the power of artificial intelligence. So, we are proceeding towards artificial intelligence, IoT. All our things will be connected through internet. All the gadgets which we are using, even all our home appliances which we are using, will be connected through internet, and automatically it will do its task, like your mobile is also doing some of the task automatically. So this is the evolution of computers. Now the portion I am sharing in description, I am giving you all the theory part, so you note down in your copy the theory, and this is how computers evolved. So thank you, have a nice day.